Sparky, Giant. Can we defend? Of course we can defend. We have the Mother Witch. The Mother Witch is going to occupy that mini P.E.K.K.A, giving us time to kill the Giant. Sparky at the bridge along with the minion horde. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. As you can see, we are already inside a match right now. 1 minute in, we're clean 9-0 inside this grand challenge. We are joined by Buz Lightyear. We play Buz Lightyear. Me and my son play Buz Lightyear almost every night. We call it Mystery Adventure. It's a lot of fun. Buz Lightyear going head to head against Marvel and DC superheroes in my basement. Anyway, guys, we're joined by Bag, aka Buz Lightyear. You know Bag, he's been on the channel a million times. Today, unfortunately, not on voice, but we are going to watch him play a deck that he's been tearing it up with. It is P.E.K.K.A Minor Poison, but with a spawner twist. It feels like spawners, what is this, the third spawner video that I've uploaded in the last 2 weeks or so? Yeah, spawners are definitely meta right now. We also have Zappies, another card that has crept inside the meta right now inside the game. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree? Have you tried any of these spawner decks out? Personally, I haven't played this one yet. This Buz Lightyear, you know, P.E.K.K.A spawner, if you will. However, the Schwarzen deck from last week is my favorite deck inside the game right now. Make sure you check that video out. It was, gosh, the Elite Barbarians no-win condition deck is so nasty. So let's see if we can pick up a GC victory with this deck as well. Bag actually was playing against one of my other guests who tilted and went 0-3. 0-3, what? Went 0-3 on the video. So I hit up Bag and I was like, bro, you want to play on a video instead? So it ended up all working out here, guys. First time that's ever happened, actually, that we run into a player on a failed grand challenge, on a failed video, and then we invite that player onto the channel. So nice Royal Ghost there to snipe there, an aggressive lightning by a Black is the Blind. The opponent there. Here we go in. 5 seconds remaining in regulation. We have a miner on the tower. 2 seconds remaining. Forces an awkward tornado out of the opponent. And check that out. A ton of miner chip damage plus the poison is going to dispose of the bomber. And then infinite amount, aka like 300, amount of Spirit Goblin chip damage. And we're looking pretty good here as we're about 15-20 seconds into sudden death overtime. Another aggressive lightning from the opponent playing another very, very popular deck right now inside the meta. It is Electro Giant. It's funny, I was mentioning this in another video, but geez, it almost feels like your regular good old-fashioned Giant is the least popular out of all the beatdown options in the game right now. The miner pulls the Dark Prince to the back, and just like that, 222 remaining on the tower. That's going to be certainly spell cycle range here for Bag. All he has to do is kind of contain this last push. He's being very, very passive, very smart here, not letting things get out of control. He's defending with his miner. Baby D on the tower, poisons down. There it is, one match, one victory. Let's go into the next one, guys. All right, guys, inside the next match, and dude, I shared this this meme on Twitter today. Isn't it so true? Are you guys the same exact way as I am? It's like I don't know why I'm a weirdo. It probably speaks a lot to the state of my love life. But I do most of my best Clash, and I do it in bed, either in bed or on the toilet. All right, that's where I do my best Clash Royale. And man, that's how it goes every night. It seems like for me, right? I'm like, okay, well, I gotta get a few good matches in. And then I go on a win streak. Then I'm like, well, I'm winning. I gotta keep playing. We're on a win streak, you know. And then we end up losing, and then we lose a few in a row. You get frustrated, you get upset, and you're like, you know what? I just gotta get out of this funk. I gotta get out of this losing streak and pick up a few wins, and then I'll stop playing. Next thing you know, your whole night is gone. It's 2 a.m. and I gotta get up at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I've been playing Clash Royale all night. That's kind of how it goes for me. So yeah. Big clown face. I'm a big clown. Because I fall right into the trap, man. Fall right into the trap. For 5 years now, I've been doing this. All right, anyway, back to the match here against Tommy. And we fall under a very early deficit here in terms of damage. Come on, Bag. Bag can't lose, right? I mean, it's pretty much written into the Clash Royale rules that Bag can't lose. Nobody in the game, I feel like I say this every time, broken record, but it's been a while since we had Bag on the channel. Nobody knows more about Clash Royale than Bag, bar none. Clash Royale developers included, right? I really feel, and when I say knows more, I mean like the meta, who played what deck, the historian of Clash. Bag's name for me is the historian, right? If I was gonna change Buz Lightyear, it would be historian, because he is the Clash Royale historian. Going back to 2016, he can tell you like every first place finisher's name and what deck they used. It's insane. We had him on the channel a long time ago, and he just like, I remember this like it was yesterday. He was like, okay, you name a position or a player last season, I'll tell you who it was or what deck they played. And he rattled off all the names that I asked him. He knew exactly who it was and exactly what deck they played and exactly where they finished. That's insane, man. Encyclopedic knowledge. So here we go anyway, guys. Back to the match here. Boy, that was a ramble fest, huh, guys? My apologies. You're used to it by now, right? You're used to it. So Royal Hog's really doing a number here, even though we do have some good responses in the deck, chipping away at both of our towers, and we just can't break through here. The opponent playing my favorite spell in the game right now, Royal Delivery, dude. That spell is so good. Didn't really work out there that well, but doesn't matter. Huge damage advantage for Tommy here. We're gonna go with the preemptive P.E.K.K.A. We have Log in hand, I believe. Uh-oh. Yeah. It looks like Curse of Ash. I hope. We just said Bag can't lose. We meant the whole grand challenge, not just this match. But yeah, man, this is a very, very fun deck to play. Again, Minor Poison with the P.E.K.K.A. kind of beat down-ish kind of feel to it. It's not bridge spam, even though it does have the Royal Ghost and the P.E.K.K.A. It's more, there's more patience to this deck, right? It's more played like Minor Poison control with the spawner. It's a control deck versus a bridge spam deck. So here we go again. Royal Ghost does get a swing or two on that E-Wiz. Speaking of bridge spam, well, we're going against it here against X-Force, who is a really, really good bridge spam player, so we're going to have our work cut out for us here inside this 10-in-1 match. So Royal Ghost can dispose of the Mother Witch along with one of her piggies. We'll see what Bag goes with here on his side of the arena. We go the Royal Ghost of our own. It's going to be 2 or 3 hits, though, on the tower from that Royal Ghost, taking it down to 1702. Have you guys tried any of the spawner decks at all? There's the Goblin Giant version. There's the Goblin Giant Prince version. There's the Elite Barbarians No Win Condition version, which I love. And then there's this version now, the Minor Poison Spawner P.E.K.K.A. deck. I mean, it's an interesting meta to say the least. All right, so we go ahead and log that Magic Archer away, and hey, it works out there. All right, now we're going head-to-head with the P.E.K.K.A., and it should be a fairly easy defense after that failed snipe opportunity with the Magic Archer. We go with the P.E.K.K.A. in the back, recognizing here that we do have a little bit of an elixir advantage, and we go weak side. Zap comes down against those Spirit Goblins from X-Force. Now we're going to have to respond to this. We do so with Zappies split in the center of the arena. So here we go, 12 seconds before we get to double elixir time. A P.E.K.K.A. and a Zappy walked into the lane, and a Royal Ghost came down, and so did a P.E.K.K.A. That sucks. So here we go with a Royal Ghost, just supporting this push here. Let's see what we can do. Log comes down, and kind of a neutral exchange. We do put that miner onto the tower. You're going to see Bag cycling miners, not just to do damage, which is the main, obviously, reason here, but also to get his cycle fixed to make sure he has all the defensive options that he needs there. So Poison does come down. We are able to take care of that Bandit. So 1981 to 1518 are the weak side tower differentials. And here we go with a Battle Ram in the back for X-Force, a P.E.K.K.A. in the back for us, and oh gosh. Well, I don't think we can stop this, but we'll see. I could be wrong. Log. Royal Ghost. See what's... Okay, so we do stop it, guys. But look what happened to our P.E.K.K.A. We're unable to support that push because the opponent did exactly what we were supposed to do. Put a ton of pressure on us. We do get some nice poison value on the Magic Archer and the weak side tower. So things are pretty close here. P.E.K.K.A. unfortunately not near enough to the tower to get that swing off as we approach sudden death overtime. We go with the miner cycled in the back in the left-hand lane. In the right-hand lane, we have the Royal Ghost intercepting that Bandit. Here we go. Zappy's high. Gonna run right into the Royal Ghost in the left-hand left-hand lane. Log to push it back to try to keep those zappies alive. Keep the opponent focused mainly on defense, not on offense. Again, Poison does come down. We're going to go with the P.E.K.K.A here on defense, take care of the E-Wiz first, and now a big monster push potentially in the left-hand lane. Oh no, the Bandit does get a dash, and the Battle Ram gets a connection. Not what we wanted to have happen there. That makes us fall into a further damage deficit. We go with the a hut in the back. We cycle to a miner. Royal Ghost helping out. Now Royal Ghost pulls a 180 and about turn, about face. Gets one swing on that E-Wiz. Poison could come down here, and it does. This is going to be tricky taking care of this P.E.K.K.A here. Now, we have enough elixir to play a P.E.K.K.A of our own. Just got to be very careful here in this situation. Actually, look at that. The P.E.K.K.A was kind of kited by those pigs. And here we go. Triple elixir time, guys. Let's get it. Crazier things have happened. Unfortunately, unable to protect that Mother Witch. Poison comes down. The opponent starting to spell cycle here. Those Spirit Goblins starting to add up in the right-hand lane. But still, we've got a long way to go. Only 37, 36, 35 seconds remaining on the clock here. Mother Witch is down. Got a little hog. Got a big P.E.K.K.A. All making their way to the left-hand side. And look at that P.E.K.K.A played at the bridge. I stand corrected. It is bridge spam. It's P.E.K.K.A bridge spam. Literally spamming P.E.K.K.A at the bridge. Here we go in with the miner. Here we go in with the Royal Ghost. Poison comes down along with the Royal Ghost from the opponent. Nice job on the defensive end. Nice job by the opponent. Good game comes down from Bag. And there it is. With 4 seconds remaining, we cannot overcome this damage deficit thanks to that one bandit dash in the Battle Ram connection. Oh no, guys. We're now 10-2. We need to win all the way out for this to be a successful video. Let's see if we can do it. Be right back. All right, guys. Here we go against Infinity. Hey, to infinity and beyond. Dad jokes. I got them. I got 1 or 2. No big deal. All right, so we get Bat Zap from the opponent. Bag says, yeah, I'll just chill here. I have to win this match. I have to win this match. It's the biggest moment of my life. I'm on CWA. You know that's what's going through his head right now. Not really at all. All right, so here it goes. Arrows come down. Gotta love to see those arrows. Even with this deck with a bunch of Swarm, I think it's better than Fireball, right? So, Mini P.E.K.K.A Bat Skarmy. Golly. Sparky. Okay, Giant Sparky deck here, guys, I believe. Or Goblin Giant, I'm not sure. I think probably Giant, though. All right, so Sparky, you know, cleans up pretty well there. So I wonder what Bag strategy is going to be here. I wonder if he's always just going to save the P.E.K.K.A for the Sparky. We'll see soon enough, right? Royal Ghost opposite lane, kind of setting up for the Sparky here. No, he goes Zappies. Makes sense. Arrows come down. But we're able to neutralize that Sparky. So here we go, reloading with another hut. You don't know what to do with this deck? In a bind? You're not sure what the right play is? It's usually a pretty safe play, especially when win condition is out of cycle, to just go with a hut. Starting play, same thing. You can go with a Royal Ghost in the back corner. You can go with a hut. Heck, you can even send a miner in on the tower naked to see what the opponent has. So here we go. It's going to be a mini P.E.K.K.A coming in. We're trying to protect that Goblin hut, and we do so with the miner. All right. So bats come down. And we get a log coming down. Sparky reloaded from the opponent in the back. Here comes Giant as well. So we were right. It is a Giant Sparky deck. We go in with a P.E.K.K.A in the back. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I was a little distracted there. I guess I'll just tell you guys. What does it matter? You could probably tell I'm like, okay, guys. Just trying to... I had to pick up my son early, so it was a little family emergency. All right, it's all good. It's all good. We have time to watch back. He can't lose, so we'll see, right? Like, literally he can't lose, so the video is ruined. All right, we actually get a ton of damage there, but look at this big counter push, guys. Okay, Skeleton's taken care of. The mini P.E.K.K.A, I was worried about that. Mini P.E.K.K.A's gone as well. 15 seconds remaining. Here we go. All right, arrows come down. Nice arrows from the opponent. 9 seconds remaining in regulation. Here we go. Reloaded with the mini P.E.K.K.A is the opponent. 1663 and 1197 respectively on the towers of the opponent. They go with the Sparky in the back. Let's see if we pressure opposite or if we reload with another hut. We go miner. And we go hut. Skarmy comes down. All right. See what we got here. Mother Witch gonna summon endless hogs in the left-hand lane, and here comes the minion horde as well. The opponent has to be careful here. They go with the P.E.KKA, mini P.E.KKA at the bridge, excuse me, and we go with a P.E.KKA in response to this. But check this out here, guys. We don't, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this P.E.KKA. Uh-oh, this could be trouble in the right-hand lane, guys. Log does come down. Another giant reloaded at the bridge from the opponent. The other giant's hammering away at her tower. We go with Zappies here. They have arrows in hand. They arrow zap. Oh no, one Zappy stays alive. That one Zappy staying alive is absolutely huge. Royal Ghost comes down. Think about if that Zappy wasn't alive, it would have been at least one more hit from that giant. Here we go, guys. 6 seconds, make it 5 remaining before we get to triple elixir time. The preemptive poison comes down, and the miner, and the pig, and the Royal Ghost on the tower. Arrows come down, but just like that, we jump into the damage advantage here with 50 seconds and counting remaining inside the contest. Mini P.E.KKA, Bats, Sparky, Giant. Can we defend? Of course we can defend. We have the Mother Witch. The Mother Witch is going to occupy that mini P.E.KKA, giving us time to kill the giant. Sparky at the bridge along with the minion horde. We go with the Royal Ghost. Royal Ghost is absolutely evaporated there. Poison does eventually get the job done though. And here it goes, 29, 28, 27 seconds remaining inside the match, guys. We got a mini P.E.KKA in the right. We got a giant. We got Bats in the left. We got Mother Witch down on the board against those Bats again. And it looks like this is going to be, I don't know. It's still too early to call. It's still too early to call. We go with the minor poison, and again, we evaporate all those skeletons. All the Larrys are dead, and so is the tower. And the match, the grand challenge goes on. Here we go, 2-1, and that's going to be GG, winning the tiebreaker. All right, one more match. Let's do this. All right, guys, here we go, going against Spray. All right, so this is it, guys. The true grand challenge. 11-2, it's win or go home. So Royal Ghost in the back starting play. Get a preemptive Tesla from the opponent. Could be anything. Tesla is in vogue right now. So they caught the King Tower activation as well. Hate to see it. You hate to see it. Not the start the bag was hoping for here. So Tornado and Tesla. It could be Graveyard. It could be Ice Bow. Could be something else. Who knows? Could be a weird Electro, but with the Log and the Ice Wizard, it's Ice Bow. Oh, man. All right, so we know this is probably going to go the duration. You know, a player with the caliber of Bag against whoever this dude is from, I guess, Immortals, I guess. You know that this match is probably, with the Rocket, with Spell Cycle, is probably just going to go all the way until the end. The question is how early do we get aggressive with our poisons on the tower, knowing that this is likely going to be a battle of Spell Cycle. So here it goes, guys. We know what the opponent has. The last card obviously is going to be Expo here. They do have that Valkyrie version of the deck, which has been, you know, popular for the last few months. This deck does really, really well right now. Very strong defensively. I don't need to tell you guys that. So Bag playing a fairly high Goblin Hut there, and there it goes immediately. I say fairly high because it was in range of the Expo snipe. You know, that could have been strategic on Bag's end, just sending in the miner there to get some chip damage and some tower damage with a spell as well. However, you know, it will be curious to see if from here on out he plays that Goblin Hut in front of his King Tower. So here we go, P.E.KKA in the back again. Notice how he reloads with the P.E.KKA in the back like that, in double elixir time especially. And the opponent goes with the Tesla, setting things up with a Valkyrie as well. And there we go with the Hut low like that. Log comes down from the opponent, trying to always capitalize on spell value. We can get a nice poison here, and we do take it. Well, I guess it's not that nice. We just hit the Tesla, and that's about it. But still, just focusing here on maintaining this damage advantage. We're going to need as much damage as possible because when it gets to triple elixir time, the opponent's going to be able to quickly rocket cycle, and we're only 2 minutes away from the conclusion of this match, potentially. So here we go, setting up with the defensive Expo and the defensive Tesla in the left and right lane, respectively. Here we go again with the Zappies in tow. P.E.KKA lumbering her way over in the right-hand lane. Nato comes down. Maybe the NATO was a little bit early. I don't know. Log does come down, disposes of those Spirit Goblin. But one Zappy gets attached to that right tower. Those couple hundred HP could be the difference at the end of the day here from that one Zappy connection on that right-hand tower. One rocket does get cycled onto our tower, but again, we're kind of maintaining that roughly 500, 600 damage advantage. Again, kind of reloading with the same rinse and repeat strategy is spray the opponent. Nice log cycle there by Bag. 990 on the tower. One minor poison could be the end of it. We just go with a poison. Another thing to note here, one thing that I was curious about, guys, is you're seeing Bag he's ignoring the weak side defensive expo, which you don't see with a lot of decks. But I like that he's doing that and just taking the poison value every time on the actual tower that we're going for. There comes another rocket. We have a Rogue Ghost on the left-hand side. Doesn't really matter. Let's see what we do here. We go Zappies at the bridge against that expo. Log comes down. Might just hut here. We do. So we just end up hutting. And the opponent's gonna have to respond to this. We pull the Valkyrie back. PEKKA's approaching the tower. Log comes down. Can we kill this Valkyrie? 286 on the tower, 670 on our tower. Here we go, Miner comes in. Miner's on the tower, Poison's on the tower, and that's gonna be GG. He pulls it off, guys. One little pig takes the tower down. Big shout out to Buz Lightyear, aka Bag. Check out his player stats and profile. Thanks to StatsRoyale.com, saving the grand challenge after 2 unfortunate losses there to start the video out, I guess after that first match. But again, check out the stats and profile of Bag in the show notes below, along with a deck link, guys. Good luck with this deck, the most recent of my spawner edition here on the channel. And of course, give Bag a follow on social media as well. Guys, thanks for watching all the way till the end, and as always, take care, guys.